Right, so it should be working. What was it? Yeah, so I'm not gonna do too much today. Basically just gonna backtest. But yeah, so let's just quickly get into it because it's like almost 12:30 at night. So shit, how did I mess that up? Okay. Okay, cool. So we just uploaded these. So we had GBP USD, which actually had stop loss. This was trade. Obviously these were forex pairs, GBP and the gold, and anticipation was that GBP would essentially, we had the confirmation inside of this. So we had the impulse move. No, in fact, let me firstly go and like this is my strategy. And it kind of seems autistic, but yeah, this is pretty much it. Oh, can I not? Can I not go across? Interesting. Yeah, so this is my strategy. So we have an MB created from an impulsive swing up, and then we have a mitigation inside of that, and a mitigation inside. Okay, so it's like a triple MB. But anyways, so we had the USD. So we're protecting this high, and unfortunately, very unfortunate, the liquidity from this got taken with this wick. Unfortunately, this we wouldn't have even hit TP1, so this would have been a loss. Very small loss, but it is what it is. You can't always win up. So that was the one loss, and then the gold we took. So we set this up for on Friday. Let me just show you. We're anticipating price to come in, top this level, and then potentially take it to either this high or this high. Okay. What happened? Tapped in like that. Price got taken from it all the way, almost hit this level. Negated supply, more like, and then it broke down. So in fact, you have this liquidity taken. Okay, liquidity taken from this level, and then you have price come up, reject, come back down, make a lower high. So my anticipation is that potentially we could be shorting this and targeting. We could be entering a short off of this trade, gold, to go down, even right now, even though I don't trade. It's 12 at night. You know, I don't really know what type of time this is. I know that I'm in a session that starts at 7 AM, 8 AM, but I don't really care about times, or what trading times. I don't give a fuck. I just follow what price is doing. Yeah, so Bitcoin as well, we hit TP1 before, but again we set this up years ago and 5 minutes as well. But yeah, partial here. Should have been moved to break even. I just couldn't be asked, but it would have been moved to break even regardless. And then yeah, that happened, which is alright. I don't really give a fuck. It's gonna target this level down here for sure. For sure. Yeah, negated this supply here. I got rejected, so it's probably going down to literally take this. Sure. This one right here. But it doesn't really matter. This one I'm actually interested in. Yeah, so essentially, what we're gonna do. Also, let me just go on this. Pepe. So we had obviously this. This was on the 26th of July, so coming 4 out. Obviously, it slowly started to come down, blah blah blah, and then recently, from that couldn't be right. Actually, yeah, from about the 10th, because I was a bit kind of pumped, all the way it kind of pushed through these levels and then back, which is fine. But yeah, is what it is. Just close. I need to say that. Yeah, so essentially, I mean, realistically, I could do this. I mean, for me, it doesn't matter. I could go to any place on this chart like that, and I could trade off of this no matter what strategy, because not strategy, no matter what happens. For instance, if I just look, okay, we've had this huge decline, liquidity taken, okay, and now we got rejected off this level, okay. We also have, you need to understand, that most of these highs are equal, which could incentivize price to come up, break, maybe even just short term come up, liquidate to go down even lower. That's also possible, but again, we're just going off of strategies, okay? So, first thing I see is an impulsive move down, and this bang. What did it leave? Okay, this is also 5 minutes after the sun, but regardless of time frame, it doesn't make much difference. So we had the break. Shit, my bad. With the break on here, like that. Okay. So now we're waiting for mitigation inside the zone. What happened? Just came in. This, and now what we're waiting for is confirmation. So we're looking for, definitely could go on low time rates for sure. But we're basically looking for confirmation to go short. So yeah, we could definitely go down. We don't really have much. 1 minute, do we have anything? Yes we do, this one now. Like that. But again, it's not enough. Okay, so what do we have? Equal highs. So potentially they're going to run this liquidity. Potentially. Yeah, taking liquidity. What else has happened? Not much. So potentially could be looking to test a deeper area up there. You know, so we could always be taking this, right? Because this down here impulsively kind of switch, bang like that. And then go off of realistically it would be this one, and then you protect this left. So if I can kind of go down and show you this right here. Okay. Well, this got broken with this kind of, okay. What happened? It made it like pretty much immediately. Just on 1 minute, came all the way down deep into this to test this. Okay. What happened? Like this, all the way down. What happened? Let me get validated on this one. Okay. So we've got that overall one, then we got this one, and then we got this one. Right. Which got validated like pretty much that. Okay. So are you looking for them to re-tap into the zone afterwards? No. No, you're not. You're looking to take the trade almost immediately as soon as you can. So you can take it from here, right? Or you can take it on the next candle or the candle close, like that, right? It doesn't matter. What you're trying to do is you're going to protect this low right here, right? And if we look to the left, right, where are we going to be targeting? We're going to be targeting this higher up, right there. Okay. You could do this. This is valid. You could do this, or you could do this. Okay. Or you could also target the full thing. But if we're talking about times of TVs, we're looking to probably take profit, in my opinion, of this zone, because it's basically the start of this MV. Okay. So anticipation is that price will hit the zone, or it will stop out. But then what we have is we also have these impulsive breaks, right? So we had this, tested, pushed, right? Which gives us this as our new low. Technically, this would be our new low. You don't have to do that, realistically, if you don't want it. It doesn't make any difference, but you can definitely do that. Okay, so how does price react? Heading down, pretty much. Now you can kind of tell this is coming towards your break even, and the reason I say break even is because you would have most likely, or I would have adjusted it to that, and then bang, we lost. Okay, but you know how our overall bias in here was too short. We've already said this, remember? When we looked at this chart, we thought, okay, we're looking to take a short off of this. Okay, what did we have? We had this OB, or MB, my bad. And what you're looking for inside of this is confirmation. Now I'd probably use a 5 minute, just that's me personally. Okay, but yeah. So you have either this one or this one, doesn't matter. But right here, yes, you have the confirmation. Okay, you don't have anything else until this point. Okay, this right here. Technically on a 5 minute, right? And if you were using the 5 minute, then fair enough. You could also trade off of this, right? And this is also incredible risk to reward, but besides the point is, if you're just using a 5 minute, then technically this would be your entry. And the only reason I'm hesitant, right, for this entry is it just doesn't seem right, but it's definitely doable. That would be your stop loss. And yes, your target should go there, and that gives you a 1 to 2 risk to reward. But you're most likely looking for these, but you're looking to partial, right? You're looking to take your profit in this way, 50%, and then you're going to move it to break even, and then you're going to let it run, or it will stop you out, like that, which is fine, because that happens like all the time. But you also have to understand on a higher sort of, on the sort of grand scheme of things, you have to understand that you can definitely be profitable, even if you're taking losses like this, because it happens. It's as simple as that. You know, nobody's always gonna hit the best trades, you know, but you know that this is the overall one. You know that this, presented with a new low or higher low, is probably going to be targeting these highs. Okay, that's just how I see it. Okay, my anticipation is that it's potentially going to run this liquidity, right? Even if it doesn't, that's also fine. But the anticipation was that it would clear that liquidity. But obviously, also understand that it's bearish or whatever. But yeah. So that is basically like backtesting. So you basically just go to a random point. You look at your strategy. So yeah, you look at your strategy and you see how it works. Okay, very simple. But if we were to take a trade right now, I think I mentioned it with gold. We were looking to short, I think. I can't remember exactly what I said. Get rid of this. Yeah, we're looking for confirmation of these low time frames potentially. So what do we have? What do we have? Okay, so not much. Not much. You're looking for weaknesses. Okay, so 1, 2, this one, technically like immediately, this one. Okay, where's your, okay, you would enter off with this. I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but this is how you trade. That is a trade you could technically take. It is valid, but I think the risk to reward is very high. So you could get stopped almost immediately, but you have to understand that it doesn't matter if you take losses, because you could do this 17 times. That didn't stop us out, by the way, as you can see. But it might stop us out very shortly. But what I'm trying to say is, I could lose 17 times with this exact same thing, because it's a 1 to 17, right? And I would be fine, because on the 17th time, as long as you win 1 out of those 17, you're fine. You break even, right? So you got 17 tries to essentially do it. Okay. Now, what led me to even see this short right here? And it, by the way, it could just come up and stop me out. I don't give a fuck. But what led me to even think of it? This, right, inside mitigated. This and this. We have 1, two confirmation. For me, that's how I would trade. But I'm gonna, like I said, partials is probably going to be around it. Okay, partials will be here, like that, and that means I'd move to break even almost immediately. And yeah, but that's going to be pretty much in the video. That's basically my strategy. I'll go back to Bitcoin real quick, and I'll come back to it. So it's literally this. MB, mitigation inside. So we have the overall impulse, and then we're basically looking for price to come back, mitigate, go on a lower time frame, and see the two MBs inch off of that. Take it the fucking moon, pretty much. So yeah, this is kind of right. Brilliant. Yeah, I think that's gonna end it. So I hope you enjoyed, people. Probably didn't, but yeah, peace out. I'll see you tomorrow.